So, do we actually need a home camera system solution? Do we need to hire some company? I don't know what's up and down where you're from. We have something called G4S, I think it's called in Denmark, and it's kind of wide covered in the whole country. Everybody knows them. They kind of sit in the market, but it's also quite easy to just go ahead and buy some camera. Just fixed up some cameras. I know this isn't Danish, most of it, but there's also the best cameras and best wireless cameras. You can go and check articles like that and go like, so you have these different cameras here. You can probably view on Amazon. You can buy them, and just to pick the first one there, it's a 2K resolution, something like that. It looks like a camera, and the cost of such a camera is difficult to see. I don't know exactly, but it doesn't say here. These available items, so you can see the cost of this one here is around $100. So it can be quite cost expensive to acquire yourself a monitoring system. There are different kind of solutions here. As you can see, you got a cloud storage price. Now I'm pretty sure that this means that everything will be put on the cloud, as opposed to having a hard disk, so it's easier for you to store it. So if someone breaks in your house, they can break your hard disk. Having it in the cloud gonna enable you to save your data, and not really, if they break the hard disk, you still have the data, have the proof, so you can still get your insurance, right? So the best of all, best budget, and it sounds like, okay, so $1.99 a month, that's a steal, and the price is $34.99. So it's indoor outdoor wired, view on Amazon 1080, so we can do that. And you can see there are, what was the name again for that? It's called the Wise Cam 3. That's the thing. I'm gonna find that on Amazon. It's one of the things that you really gotta. I'm not gonna search through it all. Pay attention to when you look for these kind of cameras. Is the best probably is just to go down in your local hardware store and or do some do some research online for these kind of products, and the one that I'm trying to help you to do right now. So I would probably just click through them all like that, and let me just try and open some of these. There's one we looked at already. This is in Danish, and it say this is the cost of, how much is that? So 1,600. That's $230 for this thing, and it's battery driven. I know this is in Danish, but I'm gonna translate. Battery driven is a thing you need to decide on, but as you can see, you can put it anywhere, and it's gonna monitor, and I guess it's I wouldn't. Then you can basically see how your kids are playing, what the dog is doing, if you're eating the plant, I guess that's pretty good. I know Logitech also created something that kind of stuck on my mind called Alert. It's a hole-in-one, system that comes with everything, and knowing Logitech, it's probably not the most cheap solution. They do say 1 year subscription, $80, and that's probably the I don't know what you get for that. It's sold out temporarily, and sometimes when you're sold out, internet connectivity, Wi-Fi. So it seems like you're gonna get some hardware shipped as well to your door for that amount. I cannot say, but if that is what you're gonna get, then I would say Logitech is not a bad choice. They're always, creating good stuff. When I was a kid, I had Logitech mouse, and I think that was the go-to brand, you know, when I was a young kid, like 20 years ago. So, but there's so many different kind of solutions. You need to pick them, and I don't know exactly what I would pick, but I'm actually thinking about it because there are someone walking around somewhere here and there, and we don't know if it's kids making, you know, fun, or they are bored or something. But you know, in reality, we need to stay aware that there are actually, you know, burglars around, and there have been break-ins, what they call them. People have been stealing stuff from different kind of houses, and also, you know, we had some issues with some young kid burning down the outside garage at some point. Not ours, but just one 50 meters away from here, so it's kind of closer. It costed him like 250,000 of my money, which is 36,000 US dollars. So that's a lot of money. So I would definitely say, no matter what kind of business you're in, you know, if you're minding security in some way and surveillance, this is what it is. It is surveillance, and that comes with great ethics. You need to be aware of, if you are putting surveillance up, you probably shouldn't be doing that if it's for employees. I don't know how the law is in other countries. I know the law in Denmark, and that's not a good idea. I think it's possible, but you need to inform, and there's many things about that, you know. Surveillance is bad, you know, in my eyes, but if it comes to your security of the house, you know, you can probably do that in order to have proof if there were some burglars. So definitely, security wise, I would recommend, you know, anything in the area of go for HD. Don't go for anything lower. So that would be the all demand. So what would I recommend, you know? And that's the thing. It's difficult for me to recommend a particular product. I would probably look at Logitech Alert at some point, you know, but it's temporarily, you know, sold out. Difficult to do that. Yearly subscriptions, I know exactly what I do get, and that is something that should be, you know, researched a bit more. But I definitely think that you can do that. All products are certified carbon neutral, which is of course nice. So I guess until next time, God see you again, and hope you choose the best camera.